I get a cheer staring at a wall of recliners, gaming chairs, home office seats, and every ad is shouting best comfort, ultimate support. You'll never want to get up again. The big question in your head is probably, will this one actually fit my living room, my gaming setup, and my budget? Or am I just about to waste $2,500 on a piece of furniture I'll never use? You don't want to end up with a bulky leather couch that looks great in the showroom but takes up the whole floor, or a chair that promises zero gravity but leaves you feeling like you're stuck in a cheap airplane seat. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The Seatcraft Armada LT tries to be the Swiss Army knife of home theater seating. A leather Loveseat that reclines, massages, heats, stores a few things, and even claims to put you in a zero-gravity position at the press of a button. That's a lot to pack into a single piece, and it's worth stepping back and thinking about how you actually use a chair or Loveseat day-to-day before we dive into the nitty-gritty. First off, who's this seat really built for? If you're an adult who spends long evenings binge-watching series, doing marathon gaming sessions, or even working from a home office where you need to stay upright for video calls, the Armada LT checks a lot of boxes. The one-touch zero-gravity reclining is designed to shift your weight evenly across your back, which can reduce pressure points after a few hours of sitting. The built-in lumbar support is adjustable, so you can fine-tune it whether you're hunched over a controller or sitting tall for a Zoom meeting. The heated massage function adds a layer of relaxation that's useful after a hard day. Think of it like a mini spa right in your living room. On the flip side, if your typical seating routine is just a quick sit-down for a 30-minute show, or you have a small studio apartment where space is at a premium, this might feel overkill. The unit is a Loveseat, not a single chair, so it will occupy roughly the footprint of a full-size sofa. Even though Seatcraft markets it as space-saving, you still need a clear wall or a dedicated corner to accommodate the width and the motorized mechanisms that swing out when you recline. For a single user who just needs a comfortable gaming chair, you could get a similar feature set from a smaller, less expensive chair. Now let's talk about the practical strengths. The first thing you'll notice is the Italian-style leather. It's not the cheap synthetic you see on budget recliners. It has that buttery feel and a subtle grain that ages nicely over time. The leather is paired with a cool gel layer, which helps mitigate that hot seat feeling you sometimes get with full leather upholstery. In real life, after a 2-hour gaming session, the seat stays relatively cool to the touch, which is a win if you've ever been frustrated by a sweaty back on a regular leather chair. The massage and heat functions are controlled via a simple remote, and the patterns are straightforward: a few preset massage strokes and a single heat level. You don't get a full custom massage program, but the default settings are enough to loosen tight shoulders after you've been hunched over a monitor. I tried it during a night of back-to-back episodes of a drama series, and the heat kicked in almost instantly, giving a comforting warmth that didn't feel scorching. The massage, while not as deep as a high-end massage chair, provided a gentle kneading that helped release tension in the lower back. Storage is another real-world perk. There's a shallow console built into the armrest that can hold a game controller, a remote, a tablet, or a few magazines. It's not a massive drawer, but it does keep small items within arm's reach, which is handy when you're juggling snacks and a phone while you're settled in. For a home office, you could slip a laptop or a notebook into that space, keeping your desk clearer. The biggest hidden trade-off is the power requirement and the motor noise. The reclining and massage mechanisms draw a decent amount of electricity, so you'll need a nearby outlet. The cord is long enough for most setups, but you'll want to hide it for a tidy look. When you press the recline button, the motor makes a low hum that's audible if you're sitting close, though it fades quickly. It's not a deal breaker, but if you're ultra-sensitive to noise while streaming or recording voiceovers, you might notice it. Assembly is fairly straightforward, but it's not a pop-out-of-the-box experience. You'll need to attach the leather panels, connect the power module, and secure the base bolts to the floor or a sturdy rug. The instructions are clear, and most users finish the process in about an hour, but you should have a friend or at least a second set of hands to help with the heavier components. The weight of the unit, roughly 250 pounds, means you can't easily move it once.